Hello, I'm back with a new countdown, and this is a top 6 Kingdom Hearts games. Not top 5, top 6. As you all know, if you've seen my previous videos, that I absolutely love Kingdom Hearts. It's my favourite video game series of all time, so why not go through the games and say which ones I like and which ones I don't like, and why. So, why 6? Well, I wanted to go through every game that I've played. And I haven't played Rechain of Memories, or VCast or any of those, so the only actually valid games in this list are Kingdom Hearts, Kingdom Hearts 2, 358 and a half Days, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, Recoded, and Dream Drop Distance. Now this is quite a long thing because I could talk quite a lot about each installment, so it's going to be a two-parter because I couldn't fit it all into one video. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, number 6, we have Kingdom Hearts Recoded. This is actually the only game in the series that I don't like. It's not that I just don't think it's as good as the others. I actually don't like it. It's just bad in every way. I hate the gameplay. It's clunky and boring. The leveling system is just a crappy version of the Sphere Grid from Final Fantasy X, which I didn't like in the first place. The bosses don't even seem like Kingdom Hearts bosses. They're just so bad, except for the final boss. That was actually quite good. Okay, the worst part about the whole thing is the damn system sectors. Don't even get me freaking started on the system sectors. I can't stand them. They just involve going through different floors and fighting different enemies, killing them in different ways, or just doing a certain thing, and it just sucks balls. I don't like it. Now, plus the story is completely pointless. It has very little impact on the overriding story of the series. Now, because it's about the datascape, which is a thing about the diary and the journal, which barely has anything to do with the rest of the story. In the newest installment, Dream Drop Distance, it mentions it once, not the entire game, once, and I don't see how it can impact on Kingdom Hearts 3 at all. So, yeah. So all in all, it's just a terrible game. It doesn't even have a single new world. They're all just rehashes of the ones from the first game. That's just rubbish. Every Kingdom Hearts is a new world, apart from that one. And Chain of Memories, but I've never played that, so. So yeah, terrible. Don't like it at all. Sorry, Square, but I just don't. Okay, next up we had Kingdom Hearts 3, 5, this one. I can't say it, just deal with it. I don't know how you say it. Okay. Now this seems to be everyone's worst. Like, Kingdom Hearts fans really don't like this game for some weird reason. On the other hand, I really like it. Yes, it has its flaws, but I'm willing to ignore them. So let's start with the leveling system. It involves panels where you get like a certain thing and you can put it onto this panel and it levels up. And it is weird, but it's not as bad as this one. Okay, now the gameplay is majorly flawed. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not as bad as this one. The bosses, meh, not as bad as this one, no. But the story, now that's something else. That's brilliant. It's very emotional. It really shows how tragic Roxas's life is. Not to mention, this game has the saddest scenes I have ever seen in a video game. Well, one scene, really. The story more than makes up for everything. But it is a flawed game, so really it doesn't deserve to be any higher than number 5 because the gameplay is not very good. But it's not as bad as Recorded, it's just not. But it's, no. And the Leech Grave? Pfft, I hate the Leech Grave. It's the worst boss in the entire series, apart from Ruler of Sky, which is also on Kingdom Hearts 358. So yeah, there are some really bad bosses, but there are some that aren't bad. So at number 4 in this top 6, we have Kingdom Hearts, the original one. Do I like this game? Yes. Yes, I do. I love this game. I've heard it being very criticized, and to be honest, I kind of see where people are coming from, but I really like it. Gameplay? Yeah, sure, not that good, but it's certainly better than this one, and this one. Now, bosses. Some are annoying, yes, now, like, the guard armor is annoying as hell, the trick master, annoying, but like, some of them are really, really good. Like, you have Cerberus, and you have Clayton, and all those. And Maleficent's dragon, that's an awesome boss fight. So yeah, some of them are really good, but there are annoying ones thrown in there as well. The story is Kingdom Hearts standard, meaning damn good. This is the story that started it all. Now, it's just brilliant. If it wasn't for this one, then we wouldn't have any of the other awesome games. Now, and it's awesome in itself. So, yeah. Now, the final boss is very over the top. I'm not gonna lie, but completely phenomenal. It's just amazing. I mean, really, what a way to start a series. That's how you do it. Anyone looking to start a series, this is how you do it. So here at number 3, we have Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance, the most recent one. Now we get into the games that are truly fantastic. The story, well, I don't know what to say. It's just brilliant. It has some brilliant worlds like Country of the Musketeers and Symphony of Sorcery. I think they're brilliant. They're very imaginative, and I really like them. And they have amazing. And the Country of the Musketeers has amazing music, but hey, that's besides the point. Now, this game introduces some new gameplay mechanics, as like the floor motion, which allows you to jump off walls and do awesome things like flips and jumps and whatever, and even some special attacks. It also introduces the drop system that randomly switches you between Riku and Sora. Well, it's not really random, it's like you have this little gauge in the corner and it goes down, and when it gets to the very bottom, it goes, oh, you're going to drop, and then you change it to the other character. It's quite hard to explain, but you can also do a force drop if you just want to switch characters at some point. Now, and it's a cool little thing, I like that touch. And it introduces Dream Eaters, a new enemy faction. There are 2 types of Dream Eaters, Spirits and Nightmares. Spirits are good Dream Eaters, and they serve as your main party members, which you can like treat them as pets, and you can give them treats, and you can give them other things, and you can pet them and be nice to them and become friends with them, and it's quite cool. And then the other ones are Nightmares. Nightmares are the very bad ones, and they're like the main enemies, if not the only enemies, in the entire thing. Now, do I prefer these to Heartless and Nobodies? No. Do I like them? Yes. It's a very good game. It has a command system which is introduced in Birth by Sleep, which I actually quite like, maybe even more so than the original, just like little panel thing, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I like the command system. I like it a lot. Overall, just an absolutely mind-blowing game. It's just brilliant.